Aquarius, there is something you have been putting a lot of energy into lately. And this week, the sky is going to tap you on the shoulder and ask you a very direct question. Is this actually working? Or are you just staying busy because stopping feels scarier than continuing? That Mars square hitting your sign right now is not here to punish you, but it is here to make you honest about where your effort is actually going. Venus is moving through Leo right now, and that is lighting up the part of your chart that rules your closest relationships. This week, that warmth wants to pull something honest out of you. If there is a conversation you have been intellectualizing instead of actually having, this is the week to stop drafting it in your head and just say it. One action before Sunday. Tell someone you care about one thing you have been thinking but not saying. That Mars square to your sign is real, and you are probably already feeling it as a kind of restless tiredness. You want to do everything, but your body is asking for a slower pace. This is not the week to add one more thing to your plate just because someone asked nicely. Protect your sleep this week, and if something can wait until next week, let it wait. Saturn is making a supportive sextile to your sign right now, and that is actually good news for your work life, but only if you are willing to be honest about what is working and what is just keeping you busy. This week, the sky is rewarding smart effort, not just effort for the sake of it. Before Sunday, identify one work task or project that is not actually moving you forward, and give yourself permission to drop it or put it on pause. Jupiter is expanding through Cancer, and that is touching the part of your chart connected to home, security, and foundations. This week, you might feel pulled to spend on things that make your space feel better or your future feel more stable. That impulse is not wrong, but Jupiter can also make everything feel like a good idea. Before you buy anything significant this week, write down what you are actually trying to solve and whether this purchase actually solves it. Mercury is slowing down this week and will turn retrograde around the 30th, so the days ahead are your window to tie up loose ends. If there are emails you've been meaning to send, decisions you've been meaning to finalize, or conversations you've been meaning to close, this is the week. After the 30th, things get muddier. Use the clarity you have now while you still have it. Okay, so the horoscope this week kept coming back to effort and where you are putting it. That Mars square, that Saturn sextile, they are both asking you to get honest about what deserves your energy and what does not. So that is what we are reading for today. Take a breath and let yourself settle. I have 3 piles for you today, and each one is marked by a charm. Pile 1 is the compass, for those of you who feel a little lost about which direction to go. Pile 2 is the hourglass, for those of you who feel like time is running out or you are running out of patience. And pile 3 is the magnifying glass, for those of you who need to look closer at something you have been avoiding. Do not overthink this. You already know which one pulled at you. Trust that first instinct and skip to your pile when you are ready. All right, compass pile. Your first card is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This knight is usually the slow and steady one, the one who shows up every day and does the work. But reversed like this, something has stalled. Either you have been dragging your feet on something you know you need to do, or you have been waiting for someone else to move and they just are not moving. This week, the stall is the message. Do not force it. If it is not flowing, that is information. Your second card is the 8 of Wands upright. And honestly, this is interesting right after that stalled knight. The 8 of Wands is speed, movement, things happening fast. So what I am seeing here is that the delay you have been experiencing is about to break. Something that felt stuck is going to start moving quickly, possibly this week. The thing is, you need to be ready for it. Do not let the slow period make you complacent, because when this energy shifts, it shifts fast. And your third card is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this card is about stepping back and evaluating your progress, seeing if what you planted is growing. Reversed, it is frustration with the harvest. You have been putting in work and not seeing the results you expected, and that is making you question whether any of it was worth it. But here is what I want you to hear. The 8 of Wands says movement is coming. The reversed 7 is just your impatience talking. This week, do not make any big decisions about quitting or changing direction based on frustration alone. Compass pile, here is your guidance for this week. The direction you are looking for is not lost, it is just delayed. Something is about to speed up, but you need to stay ready instead of giving up right before the shift. This week, do one thing to prepare for the movement that is coming, even if you cannot see it yet. Clean up a project, send that follow-up, make space for what is about to arrive. Hourglass pile, let us see what you're working with. Your first card is the King of Pentacles upright. This is stability, material success, someone who has built something solid. This could be you stepping into that energy this week, or it could be someone around you who represents real, grounded support. Either way, this card is saying that the foundation is there. You are not as alone in this as you feel. And there are resources available to you if you are willing to see them. Your second card is the Ten of Wands upright. And oh, I see why you chose the Hourglass. You are carrying too much. This card is the image of someone with 10 heavy sticks on their back, barely able to see where they are going because the load is blocking their view. Aquarius, you have taken on more than you need to carry, and some of it is not even yours. This week, you need to put something down. Not everything, but something. What are you holding that someone else could carry, or that does not actually need to be carried at all? And your third card is the Nine of Cups, reversed. Upright, this is the wish card. Satisfaction, getting what you wanted. Reversed, something is off. Either you got what you thought you wanted and it does not feel the way you expected, or you have been so focused on carrying all those wands that you forgot to ask yourself what you actually want in the first place. This week, get honest with yourself. What do you actually want? Not what you think you should want, not what would make sense, but what you actually want. Hourglass pile, here is your message for this week. You have support, you have a foundation, but you are too buried under everything you are carrying to use it. Before this week ends, put one thing down and then ask yourself what you actually want. Write it somewhere. Say it out loud. The clarity will help you figure out what is worth carrying and what never was. Magnifying glass pile, you knew you needed to look closer at something, and these cards are going to help you do that. Your first card is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Upright, this is the card of dedicated practice, getting better at your craft, putting in the hours. Reversed, something about your work is off. Either you have been going through the motions without real engagement, or you have been perfecting something that does not actually need more perfecting. This week, ask yourself if you are actually learning and growing, or just staying busy. Your second card is the Three of Pentacles reversed. This is the collaboration card. But reversed, it points to teamwork that is not working. Maybe you are doing everything yourself when you should be asking for help. Maybe there is a disconnect between you and the people you are supposed to be working with. Or maybe you are in a situation where nobody is really clear on who is doing what. This week, look at where collaboration has broken down and decide if it can be fixed or if you need to work differently. And your third card is the Queen of Swords upright. After two reversed cards, this upright queen is your anchor. She is clear, she is direct, she sees through nonsense, and she is not afraid to say what is true even when it is uncomfortable. This is the energy you need to bring to everything those first two cards showed you. You already know what is not working. This week, the Queen of Swords is asking you to stop pretending you do not see it and to speak up or make a decision. Magnifying glass pile, you came here because you knew something needed a closer look, and now you have seen it. The work is not landing the way it should. The teamwork is not functioning, but you have the clarity to do something about it. This week, channel that Queen of Swords energy and have one honest conversation or make one clear decision about what you saw. You do not have to fix everything, but you do have to stop pretending you do not notice. Aquarius, this week is asking you to get honest about where your energy is going. Not to work harder, but to work smarter. Whatever pile you chose, the message was the same. Look at what is actually working, put down what is not, and use the clarity you have right now before Mercury goes retrograde and things get foggy. You have got this. Thank you for spending this time with me. I will see you next week.